As you can see my beautiful face. Montana Miabi. I am liar to myself. Good evening once again. I'm Kike Diamond. As usual, I spoke English. So when I'm spoken, dodge your head. That's the only shooting weapon that I use there is for you to dodge your head. How are we doing today? Nice to see you. We're sorry about the delay. How are we? Today, we're not going to take much of your time. And today is about our health. But before I go into today's topic, seriously, everybody, you are so amazing. We want to appreciate you from Noble People International Magazine for attending to Ayaba Esther George, Queen of Praise, Valentine's special and launching of our beautiful album. She like Mufumi mo fewale. You see, I've got keyboard here. Don't worry. Let me try. I've been learning keyboard. My Oga taught me this afternoon. Let me try. At least I can do something. I don't know about you. You cannot do nothing. I'm sure. I'm joking. All of us can do something. Even to just do that. She like Mufumi mo fewale. 1F9 as usual. Like Team Connection usually say whenever I'm singing, you say F9. Remember, boy, to man by F9 lori music. Sister Ella Patti, my makeup mentor, my makeup teacher, and my makeup everything. Am I trying? I did my makeup for myself today. I have said before, no makeup anymore. I was coming JJ without no makeup, but my Oga said because we have to look professional, that without makeup I won't look professional. So for me to look beautiful, I had to apply some makeup. It's not all heavy, as you can see. There's no shade consolidation there because concealer. I don't have concealer. I don't have the cheek one that I do. My mom will say I should do this, and I do this. My mouth will be hurting. It's not good though. You people, you are suffering us when you're doing makeup. Even when she's doing the island, whatever she's doing, I cannot talk. I cannot speak. I just if I talk, she will leave my makeup. Especially when she's doing that one that she will be doing this. Hey, it's as if she wants to dig me. Makeup people, you are trying. Thank you, my boss lady. Thank you. Yes, we are sorry for the broadcast interruption earlier due to network. In fact, I don't know if it's this weather because it's freezing out there. Hey, please, I hail you. If you're out there and you're working in this weather, God bless you. God continue to bless your handwork. God bless all your effort. God bless everything you are doing. If you are in England or you are in abroad and the weather is like this today, it's freezing. When I say it's freezing, if I show you how many layers I'm putting on today, let me stop there. Yes, so Sister Lapati is my makeup. Yes, we want to show appreciation to everybody that came on board on Sunday to join us for Ayaba Esther Valentine special. Today is all about review. You know, we like to review ourselves at Noble People International Magazine. We like to know what you want. Thank you, Obi King, for joining. Good evening, long time. How are you and how your family? How have you been? What are you doing tonight? Not only to Obi King, but for everyone that is joining me tonight. What are you doing tonight? What are you up to? I know the weather is so cold. So most of us tonight, if we're not out already, I know we'll be staying indoor because the weather is something else. So the weather might be infecting the network, you know. It's like that. Even when it's raining in your own house, you will see that your internet is zero. What do you call that thing that is going round and round? Borrow me English. You know, and once a is shooting, and when he boating is a lie. It's booting. The person that is telling me don't know it as well. He's saying booting. I first thought he's saying Osen boat, Abi boat Ozen, which one, whatever. Thank you, Banki Food Odutai, all the way from Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Keep on cooking your wonderful, delicious, even I have not tasted it. From inside the Facebook, some people are wicked. Very wickedest. Some people will cook. Like Kike Diamond, sometimes they will now upload it on Facebook. You people are wicked though. And you know it's fasting time. Auntie tell me food. Everyone that cook, Auntie Daisley Dazi. You will cook if ilala sepo ogbono, everything, fried rice. You will now cook, especially banky food. You make all this party food, jao son, gbogbo. You now put it on Facebook as if we can eat it from Facebook. Today they show me pepper. I just open my phone, banga, I saw food. Asala wakuba, Jesus, I am fasting. What should I do? When I said they said we should pick A, B, or C, D for breakfast. I look at A, I said grilled chicken. I look at C, it was a fish. I feel like grabbing it and eating it. My mouth was just watering. Doing fasting, my hour is broke already. Low button. And like I said, how are we doing at Noble People International Magazine? Don't forget that we are here for your service, at your service. Call us. We are here 24/7, Call my Oga mobile, we pick, even if he's sleeping, even anything he's doing. At that moment, Ishani, it will pick your phone and you can call 074 482 96416. 074 2420 7882. You see, there's many number to call self. But just call this one, it will pick at any time. We are here for your event coverage, red carpet paparazzi, entertainment magazine, television and radio jingle adverts, showbiz promotion, event management, photography and video coverage, all in one packaging. Ceremony master ceremony, all the same. CM, MC. We are here for you. Everything you want. We will plan your event from A to Z. You don't even need to do nothing. And we are very affordable because we understand that it's not easy. It's not easy to put money together at all. It's not easy. So please, we are on Twitter. That is the board. Twitter. It's Noble dash people. And we are at Instagram. Noble People Magazine on Instagram. Noble People Magazine. And we are on Facebook also, Noble People International Magazine on Facebook. You can email us on noble.people@yahoo.co.uk if you want to know more about us. If you want information, you have an event coming, you want to know what is going on, how we're going to package it for you, how the guide, step-by-step guide, you want to know about it, email us on noble.people@yahoo.co.uk. And you can download our website. You can on www.noblepeoplemagazine.org. Not org that you hug people. ORG. I keep saying it every time. www.noblepeoplemagazine.org. And today our topic is about health. Health is very, very important. When I said health is important, health is important, seriously. Yes, it's very cold, Sister Ella Patti. How are you, my beautiful lady, with all those makeup? Jesus Christ, I'm trying to keep to date, but I can't. I'm trying to see if I did my lipstick. Cash kiss. Mwah. Boss lady, I salute you. My PP, if you're there, I salute you. Uncle Banky Food, salute you. Obi King, I still salute you. Please leave comments if you want to see. I don't know what we want a review. Every year we do this. I did it last year. And we also want to continue to ask our audience of Noble People International Magazine and on my program as well, how are we doing? What are we doing wrong? What are we doing right? What would you like to see? Am I speaking too fast? Am I speaking too much English? Am I taboying, which is shooting of English? Am I speaking? Am I speaking Yoruba too much? We like to have your feedback so that we can improve on our service. We want to do how we're doing, even you as if you have your own business or you're working for somebody, you would like to know how you're doing so that you can put more improvements into it. In everything we do in life, we need to keep checking ourselves. Are we doing it right? Even as a wife, as husband, you ask your husband sometimes, my darling, Olowo ori mi. Ale nobody, my oni, my sweetie, my sugar. How am I doing? Am I a good wife? Is there anything you want me to change? Is there anything you want me to add? And as husband as well, you will ask your husband now, and as husband, you ask your wife, my wife, my darling, the mother of my children, olówó àwọn ọmọ mi, olówó me. You will ask, how am I doing? Am I a good husband? Am I doing wrong? All these things we need to be checking on ourselves, not only on social media, not only something that is not important, but on ourselves, our life, our day-to-day activities. We need to check ourselves. Even as friends to friends, sometimes you need to check yourself. You need to ask your friends, am I a good friend? Some people are shy to say. Don't be shy to tell your friend what he or she is doing wrong. I'm still coming back on wealth. My mommy comforts. Momo said, health is wealth. If you have a good wealth, there's hope. There's still that guarantee. I am going to make it. I might not have today, but if I'm living a good life, my health is okay. I can still struggle through. But if I don't have a good health, how would I stand up? How would I get up to make it and struggle and to be a successful lady? So let's look after. I still have a guest that will be coming in, that will tell us more, and I will ask question. It's a man, so I want to know what he thinks about we women, about our health. And as a woman here, I will talk about men. Like, does men check their health? How let's say, as a married couple now, as a wife, do you encourage your husband to check himself, go to the doctor, go to the GP, once a month self? It doesn't matter if you're okay, but if once a month is too much, once every 3 months, do your high blood pressure. I don't know how to put all those time. I'm not a nurse. I beg. Before I start saying BP, glucose, so let me don't carbon and fumble. Thank you for showing me love. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So as a wife, my mom is your online. I can see that. I want to ask question and I want you to answer me. When last have you really sat your husband down or your partner or your boyfriend and say, when last did you check yourself? When last have you been to the doctor? When last have you checked your blood pressure? When last have you checked your sugar level? When last have you checked your urine? When last have you taken an HIV test? Do we do that? Thank you, my lovely brother, my pastor, Uncle Michael, Dr. Pastor Michael Ola Omowa. Thank you for joining in. Yes, Ella Patti says, house is not built in a day. No International Magazine are doing great. Thank you so much for that review. Thank you so much. That is what we want to see. We want to know if we're doing good. Auntie Yetunde, my lovely boss lady, my boss lady said, some men don't like to visit the doctor. But as a wife, how do we encourage them? As a wife, as a daughter, as even as a parent, we have male children that are teenagers, that even at university, even our younger one. Do we take them once a while to the doctor? Just take them. You just want to be sure that God is. Don't let us start saying God is with us. God will do it. God, I beg, when you have a headache, we know use paracetamol. If you're saying, God, let this headache go. I used to do it, I'm not going to lie. When I was so like, what do you call them? SU. I was so into it. Every little thing. Belly ache. Oluwajo. Beg. Please. God answers prayers. Yes. But sometimes we need to check our health. That's what I said, doctor. The doctor, we have this thing that I say, doctor are trying, but God will take. But before God take control, you have to visit your doctor first. At least God sees that doctor is trying before Jesus intervened to it. So how are we improving our health as a wife to our husband? Because I'm going to have a guest as a man that will tell us more that how are you coping, when they see a lady or a woman looking rough and haggard and all this, how do they feel? Would they talk to that kind of person? Can they marry that kind of person? So as a woman, how are we doing regarding health issue on our husband? and on ourselves as well. I've seen some ladies at this, I've seen some ladies that they might be age of 20, and looking 50. I've seen that. Age of 20 looking 50 already. Age of 30 looking 60. Age of 40 looking 70. Age of 50 looking 80. Please, in this century, some people had wanted to look younger. But then again, some of us were not looking after our health. Like me now, when I go out, people will say, Kike Odabi 18, Motorami. Kike Odabi 20. I like that. I want to have, where people tell me, or even people think I'm very, very, like, when I mean very young, and I appreciate that. I love that. I'm not in one of those people that put age on their head and believe, they want to let the whole world know that they are 58, and you're calling them auntie. They want you to call them mommy, and they're looking like God knows. They're looking like grandma, so why wouldn't want you to call them mommy? Because they're not looking after their health, so they look like grandma already. They're demanding for mommy. So we need to look very young, that people will even mistake us when they see us with our children out there. They wouldn't even know if we were the mother. They would think you're the sister. And that's what we want to see. And that's how we should be looking. It's not about dieting alone. It's not about because I'm big, I'm not looking after my health. Some of us have the tendency of being big. I'm not joking about that. But some of us, like me, I need to work on it. Because I keep saying I'm using size 8. But I don't want to use size 8. I don't mind size 16 or 14. I'll work on it. So that by the time I reach the age of 40, 50, I'm looking very slim and very young. By that time, Diamond will be as taller than me self. But I would think I'm Diamond's sister. That is looking after my health. Eating healthy food. I love suya. I will eat for tonight. Things like that. We need to try to control our health. Is very important, especially visiting GP, our doctor. And people in Nigeria, I know it's money, it's cost. But remember, when you spend that money to look after yourself, you are here, you are alive. But when you don't do nothing, you don't know what's going to happen next. Some people have diabetic, they have asthma, they have blood pressure, all these things. And that not that they don't care to look after. I'm talking about Nigeria now. I want to go back. God save us, and I keep praying that God Almighty will help everybody out there. For those that have, even those that it's not about even having or not having, even some people that have that money, it's just they just forget themselves. They're too busy chasing after money, forgetting their health. My sister Mrs. Abu says, we have one body, so we need to take care of our health. Yes. Oh, my beautiful friend, my beautiful Abidemi Arifalovi, all the way from Nigeria. Thank you for joining, sis. Thank you. God bless you. How are you doing? Are you looking after your health? I can see you're looking young, and you're still looking as usual, as beautiful you are looking. Yes, you are. So I can confirm that by seeing you. But then again, I will ask you, when last have you visited the hospital or the doctor? I know you're in Nigeria. Can you please tell us a little bit about it? I know it costs so much. How much does it cost, for just checkup? How long have you done a checkup? Please, if I have anybody that knows about health here, can you please help us to write, what kind of things we need to be checking, to be looking out for? There's one somebody told me, they said MOT. Me, I don't know the meaning of the MOT. I thought it was car. I do MOT car check and things like that. I don't know, we have to do it on our body. So when last did you do MOT check on yourself? 3 weeks ago, Auntie Arifalo V. Abidemi, God bless you. And continue to do that maybe once in a month, once in 3 months. At least you're checking it. There's some people that have never been to the GP since they got in this country in abroad. They never went to the doctor or GP. They are scared. Some people, yes, no, Ejo, Sabani, any means of checking ourselves, let us stop using all this self-medication. Emini procode ni bi temi bayi self-medication no ni procode. But if I don't check myself, how would I know how to stop it? Rather than me using procode every time, is there a way I can limit that procode? Me using that procode. If you're having headache all the time, migraine, you know, do you need to check yourself and see what is causing that migraine? Rather than you keep on using the tablet that the GP does not even prescribe for you. Nothing, just the hospital card. Yes, thank you. Okay, my boss lady says monthly self-breast palpation or examination. Yes, very important. We as lady, there's nothing bad in it. I am pressing it right now. There's a man in front of me, but I don't care. You know, in the morning we check ourselves. You don't press like you're doing pumping or pam. No, you softly, gently press your breast to check if there's any lump. You check. Sorry, I'm checking. I forget myself. But we should be doing that, not with bra on. No, please. When you wake up in the morning, maybe you go to the bathroom, you know, you hold it with one hand there and you use the other hand to try and see if you have any lump on your breast, both breasts, you know. And men as well. I don't know, when the men get here, I will ask about the private stand there, if they have to press something to know. I don't know, but I will ask. My boss lady said blood pressure check. Okay, thank you. Weight check. Like I said, I'm guilty of that one, but I still eat. So I will try. You know, the more I say it, and the more you put people awareness on this kind of thing, you know, it makes them be aware and conscious of, okay, they've said this, but sometimes we don't talk about it. We don't want to hear about it. We think, oh, it's okay. And my beautiful, lovely sisters, Tammy Bless says, life is too precious. Yes, life is very, very precious. Our health is in our hands, so we need to look after ourselves. Yes, we need to look after, just like when I did a topic the other time, when I said, you know, no makeup. I didn't mean that no makeup at all. What I meant is let's reduce the amount of makeup we put. It's part of our health, what we put in our face. I do not put makeup on every single day of my life. And we have some women that they cannot do without makeup at all, even if they're not going anywhere. They'll still put it. Let's remember that all these things that we're using, it damages our skin. You know, everything we use, even some cream, it damages our skin. Don't let us use excess. You know, what's up? Too much of everything, it's not good. Too much of using self-medication, it's not good. You know, we cannot be prescribing for ourselves every time. We need to check our health. Health is wealth. If we are still in this world, though, we still have hope. I have hope that I will become a bigger person. I will become a billionaire. Pounds, you know, not naira. You know, I always pray to God every morning. I say, God, bless me to bless others. And that's my dream. And if my wealth, if I don't have a good health to work towards that dream, then I'm nothing. I'm just saying it in my head. So let us look after our health. Oh, I've got Uncle Bayo Bailey Obalanlege. I got it this time. I got it. Good evening, my lovely brother. Eko Jometa, where have you been? Auntie Ella Patti says, general health check. Yes, general health check. HIV test. Which one is that one when they're coughing? Tuberculosis, whatever. You know, when you're coughing too much, coughing non-stop. Well, let's visit our GP and see what is causing it. Sorry. I'm not causing you, my beautiful sister. I know your cough was just normal infection and it's gone. My boss lady says, left hand at the back of your head and the right palpating the left breast and vice versa. Okay, that's how to do it. I still cannot pronounce it. Let me look at tuberculosis. That's it. Thank you, boss lady. You know, sometimes when you see a spelling, you're able to pronounce. When you don't say, I said tuberculosis. Okay, that's it. And my boss, Mr. Noble himself says, men don't like to do checkup. We are afraid of the unknown. Yes, I'm going to come back to that one. I know men are very afraid of the unknown. You know, there's so many diseases going on out there. And men, they are not afraid of headache. They're not afraid of belly ache. They're not afraid of back pain. But one thing from that day, they are afraid of too much. That when they hear GP, especially when their wife push them or go with them, or say call the GP right now, that mind will be going boom, 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 boom. Anyway, we're gonna come there later. Okay, Sister Temi Bless says it's important to maintain a healthy balance for eating and living. Very, very important. And I will still be bringing somebody on this show. Not today, it might not be tomorrow, but I will invite a healthy living food. They do food and things like that, nutrition, for us to eat healthy. It's for us to eat healthy. I'm going to bring her to the show very soon, to talk about how preparation of food, what kind of food we can start eating, if we can change amala to something else, if we can change pounded yam, all those things. I'll bring somebody that will be teaching us about that. And this year, I want to focus on promoting not only our youth, but we as a woman ourselves. We want to start building, empowering women to make us a better person, even men. So we're going to be, I'm not going to go into deep about that tonight, because there are some lazy men out there that don't work, that don't have anything. And vice versa, there are some women out there as well that don't work, that don't do anything. They just sit down for somebody to feed them. We're going to talk about that this year. We're going to talk about so many this year. And I pray to God Almighty to keep giving me that, the courage and more topic in my head that, I will be talking about. Okay? Bossman says, I know one hear bad news, Jare. All is with us. Well with us. For this that my noble is saying now, I'm going to make sure he go to everything. He go to the GP. I'm going to make sure he call his doctor. Tomorrow morning, it's Saturday. On Monday morning, before I go to uni, I will call him and say, call your GP and go and visit the GP. And we want to see proof. Abi, please show him some love. If you want him to go and see his doctor or his GP, he must go. For this comment, he says, I know one here. Nobody will hear bad news. There's no bad news in our body. So far, we know that we are clean. So far, we know that our guilty conscience is not guilty. So far, we know we have not done anything wrong. What can far as a woman? If say I have whatever, I'm not on by. Okay, it's going like that. Don't worry. I know what I want to say, but I'll leave it as that. Okay, my boss lady says, I want you grammar you. Man toss shemogba, test and chest X-ray if you cough and splitting blood. Please. We have people here now. We have my boss lady. I think she's got the nursing experience. Yes, you have a nursing background. So she's telling us the kind of things, when we're coughing and there's spit. I mean, there's blood in our spit. We need to go for X-ray. Maybe we have chest infection. Maybe somebody has infected us from one place to another. Maybe our boyfriend, our husband, we have ojukokoro too much. My boss man says it is well. Yes, it is well in Jesus' name. So let us, take our health, let us take it serious. Let us take it serious. We have some people that they will just go to work. God will not make our own like that. They will come back home. They are okay. And the next day you will hear that, may God, rest in peace, Sometimes it might due to maybe something is in us or we're having something and we don't know because we didn't check ourselves. We had so many stories about, people that are okay. You just hear, Kiloshe, Waniko Sinkoko, Olobishelano, Olobishelano. Please, let us check ourselves. It's very important. I have Brother Taufik Oladipupo. Olaniyo, you wish I can marry him, but what is she? Your wife will hear this every time you come to hey, what's that English? What is that English? Are you blackmailing me? It says my police wifey. I am not your wifey. Saying it publicly. I'm not koba me. I don't have ring. I'm still single. Don't koba life my life. What is mine with yours? You are a married man. Leave me alone. Please let me to tell Uncle Taufik to leave me alone. My PP, thank you for joining in. Sorry, I didn't see you. I've even said hello to you without seeing you. God bless you for joining. Auntie Temi Bless says, we can go to the GP and ask to do MOT check for yourself. It's free of charge. I want to experience. It's free of. Can you tell us what is MOT check? I mean, I don't know. MOT. I'm even trying to get the M self. I don't get them. The O, I don't get them. The T, I don't get it. Auntie Sheon says it's good to do our body MOT. Hey, everybody is saying MOT. MOT. Please, can you tell me what MOT like? Body MOT. I'm not talking about car MOT. I know that one. They will check the car, the body, if the seat belt is working. That's just like our body. As you can see, imagine. Let me even go to that a little bit theory of that one. That's a car in this country or probably everywhere. They do MOT test. Why? It's for our own health. Because if a car does not stand well, if a car is not functioning properly, God may not let the other side happen to us. If the steering wheel is not good, the seat belt is not working, the seat is not even good itself, the engine is not good, God forbid bad thing. That is a car. Talk less of us, a human being that God created. Why wouldn't us check ourselves? An MOT test is every year, right? Am I right? MOT test is every year. That is for car. Look at our own body. We are too busy. Work. We forget that without our health, we cannot work. Right? We forget that our health is important. We forget that we have children. We forget that we have husband. We forget that we have wives. We have family. Let's look after every 6. Uncle Taufik says every 6. Are you saying every? Oh, what the MOT is every 6 months? Sorry. As a man, Uncle Taufik, when last have you visited the GP or your doctor to check yourself? Maybe the MOT check. No, maybe that MOT check is just like the car check when they check everything about you. Some of us are afraid to do HIV test, and I don't know why we should be afraid of HIV test. Come on, there's so many tests we can do that most of us are afraid of doing it. There was one time that, when I walk too much or I ran too much, I'll be doing I don't have asthma, it's my weighty. I'm eating too much, I'm not doing enough exercise. But I didn't know what was happening. I thought maybe it's asthma. So I went to my GP, I was worried. By then the day I know it's my weight, I was thinking so as well, but the GP confirmed it, and I actually put my mind at rest. I said it's my weight, I need to work on it. That is health. And if I work on it, you will see that maybe I will get slimmer. Even if I don't get slimmer, that I still have big bones. But at least that breathing will reduce. There's sometimes I'll be doing something in the house. I'm still breathing heavily. I beg, is health is part of my health that I need to look into. And I need to look after that. You can't be on the phone and you're talking to somebody. Most like me, you'll be a kilo day, you want to swallow the person. Okay, Mrs. Nadia, thank you for watching. Uncle Tafik says, last week you check yourself. Thank you. I have my big mommy, my lovely auntie, a woman of God, a mentor, everything. Auntie Mrs. Bolaji Martins. She said twice in a year, especially over 40 years. So MOT is important for, at least twice in a year, my lovely, beautiful auntie says, if you're over 40 years. And Mrs. Nadia Arise says, measurement observation test, that's the meaning. Oh, thank you, MOT. Don't mind me, Jare. I'm not studying nursing. Yeah, I am doing the work of the one I am talkative now. This one is freely. And when you give me the mic now, I will talk freely. If you tell me to come and do measurements like you said, I forget. Say, Okay, they said measurements. What are we mentioning? What are we observing? And what are we testing? So that is a question for you too. MOT means blood test to check if there is anything wrong with you. Mr. Tavik says, Orobo, thank you, I am size 8. But these are the things we need to look into. It's there's no shame in it. I'm not ashamed. I'm not afraid, and I'm not ashamed of my weight. I know I need to work I need to work. you know, to be a better person. Because you know, if I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger, this can affect my health more and more. Even in the future, you know, I might be getting as I'm sitting on this chair now. You can see that there's 2 chairs at my back, right? But if I don't look after my health now, my body will be coming out of that chair, and I don't want that. So what do I need to do? I need to look into my health. I need to work on what is going to make me a better person and balance me, right? And if you're too skinny itself, it's not good. So it's not about, you know, some of us have big bone. I keep saying it. No matter, some skinny people, no matter what they eat, they will not be fat. But it can be causing them some damages that they won't know. They will say, oh, maybe because they're skinny, it's not showing in them. They are fine. It's just like cigarettes. If you're smoking too much, if you're taking any kind of drugs, you know, cannabis, weed, you know, it's affecting and it's damaging something inside us. So please, let's look after our health. What makes me talk today is when I see people, you know, like beautiful aunties that I've seen that I know, and I now see them again some years back, they're looking not well. It really bothers me, and it makes me think, oh, if I see a youth or you know, a teenager that's supposed to look 16 but looking 30, Kilo day, what have you done with your body? You know, this worries me. I'm not gonna lie, people do say I have baby face, and I want to continue to have that baby face. Most of us have baby face, but we don't see it when you now scatter your face. Sometimes that stress, we carry it all over us. You know, when we're stressed as well, it affects our health. When we are stressed, it affects our everything, our body. It even affects our relationship. Like I said, I don't want to take so much of your time. I'm going to bring my guest in. In just 1 minute. I'm going to bring my guest in. I'm just going to ask him a question about what does he think about we women when we don't look after ourselves. You know, and I want to talk about the men part as well. That's why men does not like going to see GP, going to see doctor, doing tests. No matter where you are, any country, be Nigeria, be America, London, Japan, anywhere. You know, sometimes let's find a solution. If you have any other means of going private, we're working without a way going and she share just told you owo say free private doctor. If there's some places if you go to what do you call it? Not GP, those health clinic. I don't think they ask much of questions. I don't think they will tell you to go and bring your passport or bring that or bring this. It's just for you to check yourself. So my guest will be coming in. Please show him some love. So show some love to my guest. My guest will be coming in. I'm just going to take a short break so that my guest can be disappearing next to me. Thank you.
Ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ ti lágbára.
Otuara Baradaleto.
Benny.
It's all about noble people crew today.
Yes.
Welcome, sir, to my show. Please, I've said your name, but I want you to introduce yourself as well.
Okay, my name is Larry Oladi, known as Mr. Otunara. Otunara gongongon ló lè ṣe.
Thank you. You didn't say Baradaleto.
Okay. That is a program which happen to be the one directing it.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Yes.
5 o'clock.
Oh yes. Please help me to show him some love. Help me to show him some love because
he
has something doing today, but I hooked him down because
Yes.
I need a man to join me tonight. You know, we're talking about health. How important is health? And I want to hear from a man's side.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Either you are a man, a woman, father, mother, uncle, an uncle, niece, whatever, you are responsible for your own health. Because, we fail to realize that no matter how we work, no matter how we busy, we should take time to take care of ourselves.
Yes.
Like somebody said, because I've been following you.
Thank you.
He said we should go to the hospital, MOT or something like that.
Yes.
Check ourselves. I would suggest that even maybe 3 months.
Okay.
Every 3 months every
months.
6 months.
Okay.
We should find time and go check ourselves. It doesn't matter that we have something or disease or something like that.
Okay.
And all that.
Okay. We had somebody that said they're afraid. There's a Mr. Nobu Adeaga says that men are afraid of the unknown.
Unknown. Okay.
So do you know anything about that?
Okay, I might not understand the unknown, but what I would say is this: every problem have got their own solution.
Yeah.
If you don't try to know yourself or to know whatever you belong or whatever you are belonging, you will never find a solution to that where you belong. In any situation, I've said it before, you should try to take care of yourself.
Okay.
Your health come first.
Thank you. And as a woman, every year, we women, we had a smear test, which they check our ovaries and all these things. And as if we're pregnant, we do antenatal care for the unborn, So as a man, what kind of test do you have to go through? Do you have any yearly tests that a man has to take as well?
Yeah, I don't think there's a particular test for a man. I don't think so. But what I will say, you don't need to wait for government to recognize it that you have to go and check yourself, or for something particular in like woman every year, smear test and all that. You just go to the hospital. It doesn't cost you anything. Within 5-10 minutes, you're done. Just to know your status.
Thank you.
And when you know your status, so that they can control it, you can control it, they can help you, control it as well. Yeah.
I'm going to include, I forgot what to call it. I've got it in my head. It's a test whereby we check, we get confused by blood group and hemoglobin test.
Yes.
Which confirm if you're sickle cell, or if you have your, the kind of, to know the right partner.
Yes.
Should men, because it's mainly women that do all these things, men should be doing that
Exactly, yes.
Because then we need to know, if someone is AS or something, to know if you suit the other person. They need to, even before going in relationship,
I think,
should we be checking for that?
The world is global now. If you meet your partner or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever, I think when you decide to take the relationship to a level whereby it's getting serious, you guys were like you want to be together, if you understand what I mean. I think the next thing, before you started saying, okay, I want to like engage and all that, I think the next thing to do, the necessary thing to do is to know your status. Check your blood group, where maybe, in the case whereby SS is getting married to SS and it won't be, at the end of the day, you'll be having a sickle cell, and along the line, you'll be having a problem. So I think, and I would suggest, the best thing to do before the relationship get to the whereby you can find somebody, start dating, but when you get into a point whereby you want to like take it to their mommy, daddy, you want to take it to another level, you should like check yourself.
Okay.
And thank God for the UK. They are the way they do things here.
Yeah. What about back home? If the system here, most of it, if maybe the person is a Molido and things like that, they can get it free. But it's not everything is even free in this country. So that don't let us give because some people from Nigerian people now they'll be thinking, oh, they get everything free. That is why it's easy.
Get it free.
And to ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìlú yìí kò gbógun lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ sanwó ní meeting. Even owó tá ń sọ, tá bá gba prescription kan, bá ti kọ́kọ́ wo jẹ́ máa ní yẹ ẹyọ kan péré 8,000. In fact, ìjọ tó fún mi ní tọkọ prescription ni paracetamol. Nígbà tí mo gbé dé chemist, mo wò 8 pounds. But please can I buy paracetamol off the counter? It's cheaper. But it's part of my health. I need to get it. So what advice do you have for people in Nigeria?
In Nigeria, I think we should talk to our government to do something. I mean, I know they were trying. We should be honest. They
are now.
Yeah. And I think now things is not that bad like the way it used to be.
Okay.
Now it's been kind of easy for everyone. There's a lot of pharmacies that can go there. It's not that cost. Even hospitals are there. You can go there, do your. I think it's not that much.
Okay.
Even here we pay. Either somehow you paid. Whatever you get, you pay. You still pay it. So when you are working, out of what you are earning, try to take care of yourself. And not even when we are talking about the medical stuff out of it, we should also talk about the way we take care of ourselves, the cream, the everything we use. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. And when last have you checked yourself, sir?
When last? You see, sometimes ago, I used to be the one visiting the hospital all the time, simply because I have kind of a little problem with myself. I wouldn't call it a problem. I realized that I used to be kind of big, and I'm getting losing weight. I don't want to use lean.
I thought you were getting there and you're slim. I was going to ask you, please, what did you do? But it's okay.
But I do go to hospital every 6 months to check myself.
Okay.
So that's make me to be going actually. Along that I don't even find anything. They don't even find anything. Thank God. But then I now make it to be my job every 6 months. Before I used to do it every 3 months, but I now realize that there's no point. But every 6 months, they will even advise you every 6 months, just go in there.
Check yourself.
Check yourself.
Yeah.
You know what's going on. It doesn't mean you check it this year. You are believing nothing. Yeah, every 6 months.
Thank you. Sister Shem Ogumbi Odebi says, good point, sir. And why do we get afraid of HIV test?
HIV test. You know the funny thing? The funny thing is, yes, HIV, because HIV has gotten a name. But there's a lot of diseases.
Yes.
That even
gonorrhea.
No, not even gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is bigger. You can get.
Okay.
There's a lot of disease that are even more powerful than even this HIV.
Yes, you're right. Cancer.
But cancer and all that.
Okay.
But because HIV is a kind of disease that,
But do you know, sir, that people will be quick to check for cancer than HIV?
Yes.
Just because of that name, HIV. People are afraid that,
yes.
But HIV is controllable.
But do you know when, yes, exactly. If you have HIV, if you've been tested HIV positive, there's a lot of support government will give to you. And if you were abide with those things they will say, you can live even as long as you want to.
Thank you. Yeah. Because I know most men, when you said they should go for test,
I know
the first thing is this thing. But we women, we're not afraid to go and check for that one.
Really?
We're not afraid.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Any woman online watching, are you afraid to do HIV? We're not. But men, any little thing, go and see your doctor. No matter. That's the first thing. I don't job. I just keep to go. Kill a day waiting.
HIV is a big name to everybody need to like but then we thank God.
We thank God.
Yeah, we just have to check ourselves.
Okay. Let's talk about our agbalagba.
Yes.
Because some old age people, they think, they want to darubo, they don't need to check themselves, they're fine.
I know.
But they can still live longer.
Yes.
If
The only thing that I would say to our Agbalagba is this: if you have our Agbalagba, what you can do to them, especially we that live in abroad, and not only people living in abroad,
Yes.
try to take care of them.
Yes.
Buy their things for them, the
Yes.
drugs to use,
Thank
and
you.
then
Yes,
they
I'm going.
would live and live long the way we want it. Nobody wants to lose their own
Yes.
food.
Even if they're 200 years
I'm
old,
telling
we still
you,
want them.
we still want them around.
Yeah.
Because
But-
sometimes we don't want to miss them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not only even the medication.
Yes.
Food self. That
Food.
Let's talk about healthy eating.
Yes.
Like me, I love junk food. You can see that this chair now is still suitable for me. But I don't want to be more than this because this chair is still compatible. But I don't want to be falling off. You know, what do you say about eating healthy?
Yes, eating healthy is very, very, very important. I will tell you this: it doesn't only apply to a woman alone, also a man. If I tell you kind of age I am now, you won't believe it because I'm watching my weight, I'm doing it, and I'm eating what I'm supposed to eat.
Yes.
So please, my brother, do kind of exercise. My sister, do exercise. Exercise yourself.
Yes.
Engage yourself with things. Even if you are just having a baby, newborn baby, and all that, do things that you keep you busy.
Yes.
That I know in this country, it's not. We don't have that kind of hot weather.
Yes.
So it's not burning those. It's not burning those fat. But then you can still do kind of exercise.
Yes,
jog,
walking.
walking and
You know,
all that.
instead of
That
like
will
me
help.
now, I'm used to car.
And please choose the kind of food you eat. When it is
Very
around
important.
9 o'clock, some people will go and start cooking
Eba.
pounded yam. It's not about pounded
Pounded yam.
Pounded, not pounded yam. Bongo. Let's watch our food.
Thank you. Lovely to see you, Auntie Candy J. Coker. Welcome to Noble Police, Hang with Noble Police show. We're talking about health, how important health is. And we've been asking question, when last did you check your health? When last did you visit the GP? Do MOT test, blood test? You know, is blood test important?
It's very, very important.
Blood pressure?
Test is very, very important.
And the funny thing is, wherever when you want to check it, the first thing they do is check this blood pressure.
Test. Because they to know your kind of all this we are talking about, being fat and all that. All
the body max, it
body
shows
mass,
your
yeah.
weight,
Everything
okay.
they will check
I'm
it.
not into medical line, but you know we're still getting there.
We're getting
Thank you, Auntie Sheun Odebi. We're not going to take much of your time, like I said, but you know it's important to talk about this once a while so that we can, you know, make awareness of what we are doing wrong about our health. You know, we were a lot of you know, some people we've had story about they're okay, nothing is wrong with them, but it might have been that there was something, but they did not check.
Yes.
They didn't visit the doctor, they didn't check, they didn't know what it was. You just say, and him himself,
And
she
sometimes,
didn't know.
sorry to call it,
It's okay.
sometimes it's self-medication. You have a headache, instead of, fine, it's normal. When you do kind of stress yourself, you might have a headache. But sometimes when you realize that headache keep coming, just visit doctor.
Yes.
It doesn't take anything.
You're right.
It's because that's what I say in the first beginning, as you are responsible for yourself, for your health and safety. You are responsible for everything about yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Yourself is, you should try to take care of yourself.
Yes, look after your health.
Yes, look after your health.
Yes, and you're very right about the headache. Because
Yes.
sometimes when I have headache, I know the difference between migraine. I do get migraine.
Yes.
So I know the difference. But even though that I know that I get migraine, I still go and visit my doctor to, you know, test it to see that it's not beyond control. And with headache, when I have headache, I don't straight away take paracetamol or cocodamol. I sleep first.
Yes.
You know, sometimes it
Rest.
might be that I've stressed myself. I need to rest. I need to just balance myself. You know, but some people straight away paracetamol that we even use for so that they can go to work again. And it's not like that. Sometimes we just need a rest.
There's a saying, ogun lọ títí, but
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
so if you don't take care of yourself, Who will do that for you?
True.
So you should first look after yourself. I know we men, we have gotten a lot of responsibility. We want to wake up early because we want to meet. Yeah, it's because of you women now. If we don't do it, it's a problem. So when we are, even so, when you start your program, I realize you are saying that you are asking somebody, how long have you asked your husband or have you made your husband to go to?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. But, you know, the man want to meet his, responsibility now.
You know, I can argue with you with what you're saying now, but because of time, I'm not going to argue so much. Because if you're saying you men, you have to. Remember, women, listen, sir, women, we will wake up, give you breakfast. Okay. We will look after the kids. Okay. We'll bath the kids. Okay. We'll go and do our own work outside. Okay. We will do inside work. Okay. We will do bedroom work. Okay. There's so many work we are doing all in one. Women, men, you will just do TB. You got just the night work.
Which is very, very
important. You got your normal work.
Which is very, very important.
That's the two you men does. Okay. Two. Normal work and night work. We women do all the cleaning.
We are kind of different. We are kind of different. I like to support.
Good.
There's a difference from support and different from work. If you support your woman, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
It's fine. I mean, only can feel what.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni lágbájọwọ́ so Ìgbàràdálètò is part of it.
So àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà.
Okay then.
All is about your being take care of yourself.
Yes.
Cater for yourself. Know what you want, what you don't want, and then you are there.
Thank you. Uncle Bola on King Nuga, thank you for joining. Thank you, Mr. Ashenuga. And Auntie Sean says, just too much of self-medication can lead to something else. But lastly, because I don't want to take much time because of the network problem, you know, we had to finish a bit late. What advice do you want to give to men? This is due to giving we women some help, maybe resting time, taking the kids from us sometimes. You know, this is part of health. You know, when we don't have enough sleep, you know, it can lead to something else.
Okay. The advice I would firstly
to men.
Okay. The advice I will give to men and the women. First,
Benny.
Especially in this country, yes. It is not easy. Everybody knows that. The woman want to go. Sometimes women do the night, or husband doing the night.
Yeah.
I know that. But men, please try to support your women.
Yeah.
Let's support ourselves. Let's turn things around. Okay. And while saying that as well, let me use this one to advise men. Try to find time to be with your wife, your partner. Family. Let's say family.
Yes, in general.
With your family. Try to help them. My wife, okay, you can go and rest. Let me take care of the children today. Okay, let me take all of you out today. Yeah, I mean, build your home.
Yes.
Yeah, build your home.
Thank you.
And then God we bless all of us together.
Amen. Thank you, sir, for that advice. And you know, coming from a woman point, woman as well, we need to stop nagging. Men don't like that. It can cause something else for the health. When you nag, you know, some men, their baby, even all of them, they are babies. Sorry, sir. So we need to pamper them sometimes to make their health steady. You know, sometimes when they come out, they've been out, you know, like, you know, they're telling you they're coming home at 2 o'clock. They now come home the next day. You know, we want to tear them up. But sometimes let's use ogbon, those are men. So sometimes I know it's painful and it hurts. There's some things that I know that when we do, it affects our husband's health. And men, there's something you do that it affects our as women now. It affects, especially we women. In fact, any little stop making us ronu. Men, stop making us ronu. If you know you're the kind of man, it's part of our health when you cheat on us. Yes, because it affects us deeply in our bone, in our blood, in our water, everything. We just but it affects us. It's part of health.
What if you are the one make us shit?
Well, you know that one. I don't think a woman do that a lot. Ọkùnrin sọ pé ọkùnrin lè ní aya 100. But we women, we don't do. Even as single as I am, I will not. Even if I have boyfriend now, I will not cheat on him saying, "Oh, it's only boyfriend." You know. So it's you men that we will beg concerning this health as well. You know, when you hurt us, when you cheat on us, some women are even in Ogba Wiri.
Because of
yes,
pain like that,
it's,
yes.
you know, that was due to the health condition that they cannot take it. You can see how that one is one big major problem as well that can impact on women's health when you break their hearts, especially when they have given you everything in life. They've given you and you break their hearts. It can damage everything in them. So please, my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, my daddies, if you're watching me tonight, my name is Kike Diamond once again, known as Noble Police, and this is Mr. Otwara. We are bringing awareness on health. Health is important. They said health is wealth, but how can we turn health to wealth? It's only if we look after our health. So all of us from Noble People International Magazine, please, we want people to look after their health. It's not only by headache, it's everything we do in life, our daily activities. You know, if we know that if you run for the bus, it's going to affect our health, don't do it. If you know you have asthma and you go and visit somebody that wants to do a pogbiba, tell that person, don't be shy to say, to try. Don't be shy to say you have asthma when you know that person wants to do a pogbiba, but you don't want to let them know you have asthma, and you'll be keeping yourself. You don't want them to know what you have. Don't do that. Tell them. You know, if you take some cream that will affect your body, but because you want to look as pretty as me, I'm fine, Abby.
Yes.
You want to take it by force, by fire. Remember, I will bring you peoples like this one. Oh, don't try it. So please, my daddies, my brothers, my aunties, my uncles, everywhere that you're watching from tonight, look after your health. Is very important. And we shall see you again. Do you have anything else you want to say?
God bless you.
God bless you all. God bless you. And we shall see you again next week, Friday. I'm always here at 7:30. But because of the network today, you know, the weather is cold out there, it's freezing. Everything just jammed together. But we thank God we're still here. We did not give up. Thank you, Prince Dean, Olasukomi, Oduni, for watching, for journeying. Thank you so much. Look after your health. It's very important. Make that health your wealth. Good night. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah. Aspire Hydrator is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire Hydrator, now you be baba.
Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Hydrator at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Creator. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Creator says get your properties at affordable prices.